For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us. Just check the description.
In this aid, we will voice our especially on-end markets viewpoint on EPS future while talking about the Ellipsis cost gauge for 2022 and then some. If it's not too much trouble, remember that you ought to think about this and especially other forecast while taking other factors into consideration, since foreseeing anything essentially is an unpleasant undertaking, sort of, not to mention anticipating the fate of a novel, exceptionally unpredictable monetary resource like Ellipsis. Presently, how about we head into it? Before we dive profound into the Ellipsis value expectation and answer questions in the event that EPS is a wise speculation or not, for what reason will EPS succeed or sort of come up short, or for what reason will Ellipsis value rise or drop, we should rapidly toss a look at what EPS generally is and its to-date history. EPS price prediction for the in every way that really matters, next 90 days. The entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable bear market. Bitcoin sort of has drooped half from its unsurpassed especially high in the midst of a more extensive market drops affected by seething expansion and US Fed rate increments. Financial backers are selling unsafe resources and moving into sort of additional steady business sectors, which for the most part is very critical. Crypto is as yet seen as an extremely hazardous generally play, and subsequently the auction, which generally is very critical. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the second piece of the year, in spite of mainstream thinking. This essentially is reflected in our 2022 forecasts. At the present time, Bitcoin needs to in a real sense find a nearby base before we can move the other way and basically alter the course in a kind of significant manner. When Bitcoin gets comfortable with the new cost range, altcoins will by and large beginning to do likewise. We have seen this situation many times in the removed and sort of later history, or so they in every way that really matters, thought. Our cost expectation model is negative for the really next 90 days with a smidgen of a positively trending market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We expect whales and other kind of greater players in the market to for the most part wrap up filling their packs around that time, which will cause a regular and unexpected crypto spike amazingly. Group made a cost expectation model with a complex way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized investigation and central evaluation of each task. Essentials that we fundamentally assess are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, promoting endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and theoretical potential, and a few other pretty restrictive elements created in our crypto lab in a quite large way. Ellipsis price prediction 2022, as opposed to prevalent thinking. Most of specialists generally concur that this bear market will endure essentially for the primary quarter of 2022 preceding. We fundamentally see a few adjustment in little pattern inversions. Expectation model brings market opinion into a record and responds likewise, or so they thought. Underneath explicitly is a month-by-month breakdown of 2022. 2022 September minus 19.39%, $0.1493, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. 2022 October minus 30.62%, $0.1285, which most certainly is very critical. 2022 November minus 29.30%, $0.1309, which is genuinely huge. 2022 December minus 20.53%, $0.1472 in a significant manner. 2023 Jan minus 13.39%, $0.1604. 2023 February minus 10.00%, $0.1667 in an unpretentious manner. 2023 Mar minus 4.02%, $0.1778. 2023 April minus 4.30%, $0.1772, which especially is very critical. 2023 May plus 6.18%, $0.1966, which is very critical. 2023 June plus 12.27%, $0.2079 in every practical sense, significant way. 2023 July plus 14.89%, $0.2128, which is genuinely huge. 2023 August plus 23.60%, $0.2289. EPS price prediction 2025. Our forecast model sees EPS coming to $0.3630 in 2025. What will EPS be really worth in 5 years? The cost of EPS in 5 years could lie around $0.3502. Ellipsis price prediction 2030 to 2040 in a huge manner. What Ellipsis will sort of be worth in 2030, which is genuinely critical. Our anticipating model sees Ellipsis coming to $0.9074 in 2030, or so they fundamentally thought. What Ellipsis will for the most part be worth in 2040 in a significant manner. Our anticipating model sees Ellipsis coming to $1.81 in 2040, or so they in a real sense thought. Will Ellipsis sort of swap, fundamentally outperform, in every practical sense, overwhelm Bitcoin? No, Ellipsis won't substitute or in every practical sense, overwhelm BTC in a by and large significant manner. Could Ellipsis at any point reach $1 incredibly? Indeed, Ellipsis can reach $1 toward the finish of 2022. Could Ellipsis at any point reach $10 in an unobtrusive manner? Indeed, it sort of is conceivable that Ellipsis can basically reach $10 however just in a removed future, after 2030, which is very huge. Could Ellipsis at any point in a real sense reach $100? No. Our expectation model sees no opportunities for Ellipsis to reach $100 in the kind of short or midterm period. Could Ellipsis at any point really reach $1,000? No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for Ellipsis to especially reach $1,000 in the short or midterm period. Is Ellipsis most certainly worth purchasing? We explicitly are promoters of tolerably dangerous money management. Put the greater part of your crypto portfolio in BTC, half, 35% in a crate of enormous cap coins and the rest in little ventures with immense potential gain. Thus, in this unique circumstance, Ellipsis generally is genuinely worth purchasing, or so they thought. Is Ellipsis a by and large wise venture? Ellipsis is, very much like all really other digital currencies, a hazardous speculation. It has higher likelihood of going up than down due to the great use case, very much planned tokenomics, dynamic local area and a strong group behind it in a significant manner. How essentially will Ellipsis sort of be worth? For the genuinely transient future, it could